Alright guys, gonna do this from a mobile upload. Don't really have time to sit on my computer and do this. I know I've fallen a little behind on my Meryl Streep little challenge I have going on for myself. I greatly apologize. I'm doing my best to catch up. Technically, I have 2 movies to watch this week. I'm down with 1. Fortunately, I'm gonna fall behind on the other one as well, which means next week, I will have 2 movies to watch. Not that I'm complaining. So, back with the 52-52, we just got done watching The French Lieutenant's Woman, which was week 7. It's a movie in a movie. I don't care for movies, if that made sense to you guys. So, if you enjoy it, maybe you'll enjoy a movie within a movie kind of movie, but it just wasn't for me. It is Meryl Streep's first major role since she started. It is also her first film of the 80s. She took a break from 79 to 81 to do a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of acting on stages instead of hitting the big screen, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes you just want to get out of Hollywood and do your thing. Kudos, power to her. So it's, you know, now that she has a major role and her name's actually getting on there, when the opening credits is Meryl Streep, you know you're getting somewhere in Hollywood. This movie definitely depicts her perfectionist. Before I get into that, so she's a Hollywood actress, a young Hollywood actress, who is playing Sarah. I believe her name is Sarah, which is the French Lieutenant's Woman. And it's pretty much a story of how the characters within their movie, that what's happening to them is happening to them in real life. So Meryl Streep's character is married, is having a love affair with the main character of the main co-star, I guess I should say, of the movie, who is also married. Go figure, right? So it's definitely, you can just see Meryl Streep's character herself is trying to be so hard to be a perfectionist in some of these scenes, because it quickly flashes you from the movie into the movie to back to the movie to into the movie. If you can follow along with me there. And then so there are scenes where you just see them rehearsing and practicing, and she's just, no, we have to do it again, and she really just, you can see her adapting so well between her 2 characters that it's damn good. I don't know what else to say about it. Totally lost my train of thought there. So, like I said, she's perfectionist. There's a reason Meryl Streep is who she is today. She's one of Hollywood's greatest actresses. Little any side notes I can have for you guys. I greatly apologize. It's one of those days. So, this film earned Meryl her first Oscar nomination for Best Actress. The novel does not feature a subplot of the actors playing the parts in a modern-day film. Harriet Walter filmed a major role, which was completely deleted from the final cut. And then an attempt to adapt the novel was made in the 1970s to star Meryl's Julia and evening co-star Vanessa Redgrave, but the film was stalled due to script issues. If you really want to look into this. So it's a 1981 movie. Distributor was United Artists. Release date was December 18th, 1981. Director was Carl Rees. Writer was Harold Printer, based on the novel by John Fowles. The producer was Leon Clore, and it also starred Jeremy Irons, Lindsay Baxter, Richard Griffith, and David Warner. So this movie, The French Lieutenant's Woman, so Sarah, the French Lieutenant's Woman, her life comes to a screeching halt when her loved one, the French lieutenant, has passed away. She's unmarried, so she's having sexual relations outside of marriage, which we know in the 18th century, you were deemed a scarlet letter. So at one scene, she's in, spoiler warning, she is talking to, I can't think of his name, the man she falls in love with, who has already promised himself to another woman. So it's technically still an affair. He's married her. He's been promised to her. Blah, blah, blah. And so he's trying to figure out, like, why is Sarah the way she is? Like, what happened to Sarah? And you can just see right then and there when Meryl Streep is about to give the performance, she looks at him and she's explaining the story, and she just says, "I'm the French lieutenant's whore." Whore's a very brutal word. They made it woman. But in the movie, she flat out says, "I am the French lieutenant's whore." And she fell in love with a married man who only saw her when he was deployed, and went back home to his wife and children and lived happily ever after. And she's just a whore. She's a whore who makes men fall in love with her, and then just deuces out. Which is what happened to the major characters. So at the ending, there's actually 2 endings to this movie. Both are shown within the film. The first one is the ending of The French Lieutenant's Woman, which is very happy, very peaceful, very romantic, very, very fantasy. And then the actual ending is very heart-wrenching, just heart-wrenching, gut-hurting, brutal, everyday true story. I'm not going to give it away. You guys can watch for yourself. On that note, technically this week is week 8, in which I am now supposed to watch Still of the Night, which is 1982. Unfortunately, I may have to put that one into next week to do week 8 and 9. So on that note, week 9 is... Haha! Week 9 is Sophie's Choice. So, Still of the Night and Sophie's Choice. We'll see how that goes. I'll catch you later, guys. See ya.